Now say hi YouTube. I say hi YouTube too. Hi YouTube. Hi. 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 It's my first reaction.
Previously on Love Island USA.
Great. Nice.
I don't even want to continue on speaking to you.
All I'm saying over that was, listen.
I don't care. Stop talking to me.
Okay, cool.
You see this girl? Give her the world because she stood on business. Because tell me why these men in this house had the audacity for dogpile her and literally gaslight her into thinking that being a crybaby and saying babe meant that you are like they really gaslight this person to make her seem like she's an awful person. Because she said babe or she's emotional, bro. And it's not even that she's emotional in a negative way, like she cuss off people, you know. She just cry easy. And she's been upfront that yes, I cry easy. That's just who I am. I cry easy. But tell me why all three of them big blood clot swaggadocious man literally take this moment for dogpile this one little girl. My Amaya Papaya deserves better. Fucking love her. She better be the favorite. That one, yeah? That one named Taylor. That one, yeah, we don't like him. Clark is fine. I don't have a problem with Clark. Yeah. This one, pathetic. Pathetic. Let me tell you why this man is pathetic. This man was coupled up with the girl that I said we love, Amaya Papaya. Love her. That I said we're voting for. He was coupled up with her, meaning they were kind of in a little relationship kind of thing. They were getting to know each other, but they were a couple in it, right? And apparently he wasn't feeling it, or he didn't like the coupling. But instead of communicating that to our little cutie patootie Amaya Papaya, he goes around to everybody else in the house and telling them how he's unhappy in the coupling, and him don't really like her. Him thinks that she's too heavy and too emotional. And he has never said this to Amaya. Amaya has given him multiple opportunities to say how he feels, but him don't take it. But instead, him go wait till him in front of 20 odd people for go tell her all of this.
It was a waste, man. Yeah. It was a waste, man.
Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Are you sick? And not only did you do that, you talked about this behind her back too, and I never do none of that shit. But you're not the worst of them all. You're not the worst of them. You're not the worst of them, Austin. You're not the worst of them. Listen, when it comes to Olandria and Chelley, I realize that there's a lot of discourse happening online right now where people are saying that Olandria, Chelley, and Sarah are bullies or whatever. I will say this. At first, I was kind of thinking that they were being harsh to Huda. I didn't think they were bullies. I think they were being harsh on Huda in this situation. However, I was speaking to one of my friends and she made me see it in a different light. Because all throughout the show, Chelley and Olandria have been on Huda's side. When random bombshells come in and did eyes Jeremiah, they were on her side. Them help her, them calm her down, all of that. They were always on her side, whatever. And they tell her that yes, it's a challenge, right? So Huda's saying, yeah, but it was just a challenge. Remember, Olandria and Chelley only said this when it came to bombshells. They would never have done this to their friends couple, which is what Huda did. She did a lot of extra shit with her close friends couple, which yes, that are gonna make people feel away. And it didn't help that Ace's heart rate went up the highest in that situation. That did not help anything. So when it comes to the girl thing right there, that was not very girl of Huda. She apologized for it, but it doesn't change that it happened. And it should not have happened. I don't agree though with the whole situation of Olandria telling everybody that Huda and Chris made out. I don't say I don't understand this really, but I give that that Huda and Chris did make out. That was not Olandria's thing to say. And if Olandria and Chelley are so close, Olandria should have told Chelley before this, because at the end of the day, Olandria saying this to Chelley now in front of everybody is embarrassing. This is where Huda fucked up with the girls situation and Chris. Huda told Chelley that she is going to pick Chris for Chelley because Huda realizes that Chelley and Chris had a connection or whatever. So she's picking him so that he could go back to the villa, whatever. Huda should have said, I understand you have a connection with Chris, but I also have a connection with him. So I'm going to bring him back so I can explore it, and you can also continue your exploring. There is nothing wrong with that. We're cool. We're good. Can I help you find a connection with? That is what she should have done. She should not have said that, yo, I do this for you. Don't say you're doing this for people when you are doing it for yourself. But then again, I don't think it's fair for Chelley to be all possessive and all of this on Chris when all was here she want. She don't care about Chris. As soon as them go back into the villa, she barely did not pay the man any mind. She literally Chelley shoved Chris into Huda's arms. Huda and Chris had a conversation where Huda told Chris that, yeah man, you can still explore Chelley, whatever. So in that sense, she was still giving him the free range to explore. She was not having anything out. However, because Chelley was so into Ace and not giving anybody else the time of day, not giving Chris the time of day, he naturally just focused on his connection that he was building with Huda, because Huda is there and Huda is showing interest and he already had a connection with Huda. So of course he's going to explore that more. You cannot be mad at them for exploring that when you didn't even give the man the chance to explore you once you got into the villa. I feel like a lot of the people in the villa forget that they're supposed to be dating around, exploring connections, exploring people and being open, but all of them tunnel vision one person. Everybody in the beginning dogged Jeremiah and Huda for being so quote unquote tunnel vision for each other, not giving anybody else any chance. But then again, every single one of them did the same thing. This is Ace, they like the man. My good looking man, don't like him. Gaslighter. Him are the one who make Amaya Papaya thinks she's crazy. All in this. Anyway, come on, 5 piece.
What do I look like dialing my shit back when she's exploring? Can someone explain that to me?
Okay, so let me give context to what he was saying right there. They're doing a heart rate challenge, so they're supposed to get everybody in the villa heart rate up or whatever. Him and him couple, Chelley, a dance band people or whatever. He is dancing and kissing on all the girls, which is what you do in this. You do that in this, right? That you're trying to get everybody heart rate up or whatever. So he's doing that with all the girls, which they've been doing throughout the season. They've been kissing everybody, and the kisses don't mean anything to them. He doesn't have a connection with them. He's just doing it for the challenge to get them heart rate up and I dance with them and I make things playful. Chelley, who has a connection with Chris, made out with Chris, wine pan Chris, only Chris. Then she stopped, move off, and went back for a second time with Chris. Now tell me if Ace not gonna feel away. Like, even if you did do the kiss and the wind up one time, like going back for seconds is wild. And then Chelley is going to say, oh, I only did it for like a couple seconds. No, babe. Babe, I don't know how time run for you, but that was not seconds. It's okay. Yeah, you and time are not besties. Time is chasing you and you are outrunning it.
You know, you don't like Grayson as much as you like Hannah. It's alright.
He really doesn't like Grayson as much as he like Hannah. When Hannah was leaving, he literally looked at the girl and said, when I get out of here, I'm going to find you. He don't like Grayson. And that's not fair. That's not fair to Grayson. Grayson needs to leave Pepe and find another connection. Yes, by the way, Taylor literally threw away the connection he had with Olandria here that he was building for almost 1 month. Almost 1 month for a girl that he has been interacting with for 3 days. I kid you not. I kid you not. My man was never attracted to Olandria. He really only stayed in the coupling so he could continue the show because there was no other choice. Him name like nobody else. That's on period, bro. Period, Pookie.
Well, since y'all want me making my mind right now, I think Clark.
He stood on business right there, but not gonna lie. Oh, he got me irritated. Man, irritate me, man.
Tonight, we'll be finding out what America has to say.
Honestly, it's kind of hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel with this whole situation.
I said I don't like this man, and I still stand by. I don't like him. But we feel bad for him because it's no wrong in this situation. Chelley's being a dick.
Like, how is it that this dude can have one conversation with Chelley since he's been back, and it's all this torn type of mentality, or I'm still finding out if I want this, and I'm still, like, it's problems on top of problems, and I've still made double the amount of effort. Like,
we will give Ace his flowers. When it comes to putting effort into a woman, the only person that has is Ace. Ace has planned dates for Chelley. Ace has, I mean, everybody makes food, but he gives her flowers. Well, he only did that because he saw Chris do it that one. Chelley told him about Chris doing it that one time, and him start do it. But he's the only one that actively plans date for Chelley. He did really go out of his way and really tried to show how much he cared for Chelley. But not lie, it's may you up, but that no mean I'm not call a spade a spade.
Like, what the fuck? Like, damn, it's my journey too, it's not just yours.
Shut the fuck up, Taylor, because that is not what we're saying. That is not Taylor, you should have been upfront and said that you don't like her like that from the get-go, so the girl could have explored other options. The problem is you planted the security of your couple in her mind so much that you blindsided her and almost sent her home. Twice! No, not twice. I think it's one time. Taylor refuses to see anything from anybody else's point of view because he knows if he sees it from anyone else's point of view, he's going to realize how much of an asshole he was. Bro, you told Ace from the jump you don't find her attractive. From that minute, you should have told her that, and you should have gone your ways. You should have let her explore something else. She could have explored Nick and Pooh! She could have explored that before Sierra came. You let her. But honestly, I do blame Olandria too, because Olandria, you put all your basket in one basket. What?
How do you feel about his responses to things?
Yo, you see Huda just over there in the corner by herself? She's like, I'm done.
What is there to feel? Every single decision Taylor's made up until this point, it's felt like it's been fuck me. Even though there's been like effort in between, it always felt like it was fuck me in the beginning.
Olandria, you don't need to tell Clark to open up her mind. You and Clark are different people. Like, the way he hurt you and did not put you first and did not put in effort, he is not doing with her. He's being touchy-feely. He is putting in the effort. He is having amazing conversation. He is doing all the things you begged and pleaded him to do. Don't make a man tell you them don't like you more than once. I tell you, why?
Maya, you freaking like
Stood on business.
Bro, they are making me feel like I am insane.
Yes. Amaya Papaya. They made her feel like she's insane and she is not. And you know what? Amaya Papaya in the yellow dress, nicest person in this whole season, friends with everyone, stuck up for all the girls. If you wanted to know what a girl's girl is, that's fucking Amaya Papaya. You see the thing about Amaya too? She gave all of these men to be upfront with her and tell her that they are not into her. She said, yo, you can tell me. Like, Amaya is the only person that really be playing the game and be actually exploring connections with people. She go out of her comfort zone. She's tried to form connections with people, with all different types of people. She had talked to people. She's doing what the game wants you to do. No, for real, but it's a true thing, you know? When you are a strong girl, when you're strong, your feelings are always overlooked. You're always the last person that is checked on. People expect you to be good, and you are always going to be the villain, especially if there's a weak girl that you're going against. Even if the quote-unquote weak girl, I say weak girl, but it's not really weak, but somebody who is softer or wears their emotions on their sleeve or whatever, that person, no matter what they do, they will always be seen as the victim because you are strong. You got it. So how could this soft, sweet, innocent little thing be the wrong person? Nah. But also, you cannot be too emotional, because when you're too emotional, it makes men uncomfortable. It makes them uncomfortable because in the ear was that just say, he doesn't know what to do when she's crying. I'm like, talk about your feelings too. And she's crying. Why does that stop you from saying that you don't like being called something, or you don't like kissing? And you know what's really fucked up too? You know what is really fucked up too? Because of what happened with Ace and him not like being called babe and all of that shit, every couple that Amaya Papaya has gone in, which is with this blood clot tall motherfucking tree trunk man here. I'm so sorry. I do not mean that. I am so sorry. With this tall gentleman right here, Austin, and this gentleman right here, Zach. I'm holding back my words. She went into each of these coupling, asking them, yo, she let it be known that she uses babe or whatever. Are you okay with that? I want to make sure your boundaries, you're comfortable. She always checked on their boundaries. She asked them. She initiated these questions about boundaries. Are you okay with me calling you babe? Are you okay with the touchy feely? Are you okay with this? And they said yes. But then, like, people like Austin go behind her back and say I'm not okay with it. Like, how would she fucking know if you're telling her yes and doing something completely different than what you're telling other people? And all this bumbleclap man, she asked him to, and he comes and does this in front of all these people. Tell me no if you not think them man you're insane. Like, them not sick in them blood clot and want somebody lick them over it. Like, them not sick. Them not sick.
A lot of people could say was bringing up Hannah.
I feel so bad for her, bro. And I know she didn't even look at me. She didn't even talk.
He genuinely has moved on from Hannah.
No, he has not.
Denial is a river in Egypt.
He has not moved on from Hannah. All of y'all are lying.
Because I see how that's in a corner. Babe.
I've had a really emotional night.
I know.
And I really don't want to talk to anybody.
Chelley, you a
I've
bitch.
had so many people's backs in this fucking place. And it's like... Stop. Because Chelley and Olandria did have your back. They did have your back. Many times. Many times. Don't do that. Don't do that. No. I give you that right now. What is happening is fucked up. But please, do not act as if they did not have your back. Don't do that. Don't do it.
You did all these grand things for me, which I love so much and I really appreciated. But when you can do all that and in the same breath tell me that you still want to be open, what do you expect me to do?
Exactly.
So it's like for you.
Chelley is full of shit. Chelley, stop. Chelley, stop. Stop, Chelley. You are being full of shit. He is not saying you cannot be open. That was not the problem. The problem is how you dealt with the challenge. Chelley is being, I swear she's being not irresponsible. She's being unreasonable. I am not understanding why Chelley doesn't see what the fuck she did wrong. Chelley, you're able to see everybody else's flaws, but it look like you don't want to see your own flaws, and that is fucked up. Chelley, you're not taking accountability.
Yo, I was actually baffled that he really basically aired our dirty laundry out. Like, I was not expecting that. So this shit was just beyond me. Like, I would never have done that to him. So for him to do that.
Shut up! I know! She defend the man when actively hate. And it's because she's unfair. Chelley, take accountability. You did something wrong. You liked Chris. You wanted to explore it. Chris is hot and he's a pro basketball player overseas, not in the NBA, but he's still a pro. Yes, Chelley, you got the hots for him. Own your fucking shit. Take accountability and fucking pick.
To me, it's just crazy.
Cha. Oh, Chelley, by the way, no, it's either Ace or nobody, because you cannot get Chris now. That door with Chris locked shut. Chris don't want you after that. Look what they have, my Amaya Papaya. She's crying by herself. This is my baby. Man, look at Amaya Papaya.
I was like, okay.
Andrina, shut the fuck up. Yes, the bitch is the girl is angry, so yes, she's slamming shit. When I am angry, I slam shit too. I remember one time I'm gonna get angry at my mother after she tell me something. I'm gonna come in my bedroom, I'm gonna slam my door, and my mother running past me, and I was terrified. Yes, when you're angry, you slam shit. Adriana, shut the fuck up. Hold on, you're fucking awful. Why would you say that about Grace? Why would you make that note?
Oh, you're so fucking messy. This is why people say you're not a girl's girl. Oh! Why would you say that? And why? Hold on.